Welcome back to Against the Storm. This is going to be our third episode. I went ahead and I played one map off camera. It was just another Royal Woodlands. I didn't want to do just 3 of those in a row. My original plan was to go ahead and do the sealed map next, but there was a new modifier here and it's got a resource I want. I've never done this one before, so I figured I'd go ahead and record this anyways. We did unlock Harpies, so we have another race that we could possibly get. We're going to deploy here, right next to this Land of Greed. The strange totem causes you to only focus on your wealth, and the crown is worried. Impatience grows 50% quicker, but every outgoing trade route reduces the impatience generation speed by 20%. Special reward, a royal resupply. So I'm hoping that we can get that, use the royal supply for some extra points when we challenge on the seal map. So we're going to go here. We are going to deploy with our new Harpies and some humans. We're going to stick on veteran difficulty. And I also unlocked the ability to start with more villagers. So we're going to do that. And we're going to take the stone that's been working really well for us and embark. I also realized that the seal maps have changed since I played them several months ago. So I was feeling a little bit like maybe we should grab the extra bonus. Hopefully that will help us get through there a little quicker. All right, so on this map, we've got soil reclamation. We've had that before, so if we deplete nodes during drizzle season, we get the fertile soil, which we did use, so that was nice. And our level 1 hostility for storms, maximum number of sacrifice stacks is reduced by 1. I'm not too worried about that. And if anything else becomes pertinent, we'll take a look at it. All right, we have plant fiber and roots to get started, so nothing wrong there. Harpies are good at doing cloth and raincoats, so I'm kind of hoping to leverage that on this map. With all that impatience from the queen, we're gonna have to really focus in and try to zip through this a little quicker. I've kind of been playing slow. I also was able to reach Rainpunk on the Citadel upgrades, so hopefully I can show that off this time and show how much efficiency we can gain by using that. And let's see here. Where are we going to want to chop? We've got dangerous there with a lot of chopping to do. I think we're going to go ahead and go into this side here. We'll go ahead and drop our woodcutter. Do 2 like we've been doing. Take those up their priority, get those done first. We're also going to want to queue up camp for grabbing our roots. And we will want to harvest our plant fibers. Let's take a peek and see what we have on offer for the first one. So we have a food-producing farm, and it has plant fiber, so if we do run low, we could keep going on that. We've got Trapper's Camp, Forager Camp, and a tavern. We're going to hold off until we can see our orders before we choose anything there. Go ahead and get this set up. We will burn coal if we need to. For now, we're just going to stick to the wood like we've been doing. Let's go ahead, and we got 1 beaver to start with. So we already know our 3 races this time around. We got a beaver from those bonus starting settlers, which is great. That'll just help us get chopped in there faster. All right, let's check out and see what our first cornerstone is. So, Fungal Guide, ancient mushroom farming techniques are described within. Mushroom production increased by +1 every 25 times it's produced. Root delivery line, so a little bit of food. And export specialization. Gain +1 production yields to all packs of goods. We're going export specialization. With that greed modifier, we really need to get trade routes going. That's just going to be key. We've barely unpaused the game and we're almost halfway up to the first impatience point. I have a distinct feeling that this may be our first loss this time around. Let's wait and see what that order is before we pick our map. We'll go ahead and give humans in there since they give the bonus. We are waiting on just some more chop over here. Let's go ahead and queue up our accrued workstation. We definitely know we're going to need that. For housing this time around, I would like to use the big shelter. It requires planks, so we'll hold off on building them until the end of the season and see if we can just do that. And if not, we can always just drop some regular houses. Okay, some harpies in here. All right, let's see what we got. Ideally, we're looking for things that will synergize with our plan of going trade. So anything that's just sell things or run some trade routes would be really nice. Okay, discover 2 glades. We're definitely going to do that. Very easy. Bonus resources. I believe this map should have clay, so that would be the one we get the most use out of. Or beginner engineer. Build a geyser pump. That is part of that rain punk stuff. We would definitely build that if we find any. Almost guaranteed. We'd get some extra pipes, and which would save us on metal, some extra people. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. People's resolve, we need to get humans to 22. Right now we can only get them to 18. Or we could hand over some tools, of which we have none. Let's go with the human resolve. We definitely will get there sooner or later. And for our third one, we can complete any 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events. So again, something we're definitely going to do. +1 to copper ore production. So we're not going to have any mines or anything for copper. So that would just kind of be residual from other things we're collecting. So extra coal would be nice. Or we could discover 4 glades and get scout packs for that extra carry capacity. Let's go ahead and just go with that. Yeah, I'm just not. We literally have not made a copper bar yet. All the metal we've used has been the crystallized dew, so we're not on the right map tile for that. This biome just doesn't have that, at least commonly. All right, and our first workshop's up. Let's go ahead. We'll slow down the fiber production. We're not using it quite yet, so we can drop 2 harpies in here for now. Go ahead and set ourselves up. We're going to do planks. We'll set 8 as our limit for now. We'll do fabric to 4. And we'll do bricks to 4. And hopefully we'll be able to roll into some better production than this. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look at those blueprints again. Alright, so right now, we do have 1 reroll for free, which we could use. I'm thinking we're going to hold off. We're going to see what's in this first glade and then make a decision. Plantation would be great. That's a relatively safe pick. We will find farmland sooner or later, but maybe we could get some more use out of some of those higher camps. We really haven't done too many of those, really. Again, that just kind of goes back to the biome that we've mostly been in. Let's go ahead and let's just rush into here. We've got our orders. We can clean up those chop orders a little and speed them along. There we go. Alright, I would like to see some fertile soil and some clay in here. That would be ideal. Maybe kind of a simple glade event. We could grab some early points here to lower this impatience. Who do we have on here? Okay, so we have harpies now. So as the Hearthkeeper, harpies increase global carrying capacity by 5, which I believe is the base amount. So we double the amount that we can carry. That is really a big bonus. That means 1 person has to go empty out this camp rather than 2, and the other people can keep working. I really like the harpy bonus. I don't think it's an overly popular one with people, but I just feel like, again, if you're walking, you're not working. Oh, wow. Nice. We got ruins of maybe like a failed settlement over here. So we've got small broccoli patch, so we have some more food. Excellent. We have a large nest of eggs right here, which does have a chance for meat. We would need the trapper's camp to harvest that. So I think that was one of our choices. Yes, it was. So maybe we'll think about grabbing that. For our glade event, we have a hidden trader cemetery. A cemetery full of traitors killed by desperate viceroys. What drove them to commit such heinous crimes? Was it out of greed or necessity? I don't usually use the mechanic, but you can actually attack the traders who come to trade with you and rob them. It makes them very, very unhappy with you. For our event, we can either report what happened or we could burn it down. If we report, we'll get amber and we will get packs of provisions. That would go into our trading plan here, along with a grace, which we already could use. Or we could burn it down, which we could do with our coal. 5 ancient tablets would probably complete any order we could possibly get 4 tablets. Or we could sell them. A big chunk of pottery, more stone for opening things, and a trade contact for faster traders. Ooh. I do think we're going to report them, though. I want to keep this down a little. I'd like to keep the harpy here rather than switching to a human who would give us the slower impatience. If we get up to like 40%, I will make that change. Let's just double check what these other buildings we have are. So, a forester's hut. Nearby fields can produce resin and crystallized dew. And we do a couple fields, so not a huge amount, but being able to just grow metal, essentially, will be super handy. And maybe that'll change one of our building picks, since we'll have at least some metal available. We also have a trapper's camp. That is the full-size one. So with that, I'm not 100% sure we can still move that since we're repairing it, but I think the ability to move them for free is because they are camps. So if we repair this, we can use the Drizzlewing nest without having to take that pick. That would be really nice. We're not probably going to build more than one camp anyways, so not having the other one upgraded wouldn't matter. And we also have a furnace, which can produce copper bars, so maybe we finally get some use out of that, and bricks and pie. These are great. This is a great find here. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We are going to report that. We're going to need some people to do that. I would take these guys out, but I do actually need those planks. So we will take the 2 worst woodcutters out and drop them in there. What is this going to do? All of your goods are worth 50% less to traders. That would be crippling with that greed effect that we have. We also gain impatience, also crippling with that greed effect we've got going on. So yeah, we've got to get rid of this. We're going to queue that up right away. And I think for now, we're just going to keep chopping here and get this cleaned up a little more. Give ourselves room to expand. Clean up this entryway. Get that tree out of the way so we can get a road in there. Alright, got those queued up. We didn't check our crates, so we're not starting with tools yet, unfortunately. And we do have stone, so we could break this open. We get some food, some cloth, and some metal. That is really nice. But we're not in any rush, so we don't have to make that decision yet. We are moving over to drizzle season. How are we doing on those planks? We're at 0, but we have 4 coming out momentarily. I'm going to assume that we can get enough to get 2 shelters down before we hit full-on storm season. Let's just move this out of the way since this is free to move. Try to keep this... Well, actually... I think we're going to build them over here. People don't have to visit the houses, so there's no reason to clog up our prime real estate next to our warehouse and our rest location with a house. Alright, let's also throw a favorite on these harpies. We'll start... Should be able to get them open up to threshold here. Nope, no we can't. We'd have to get them all the way to 15. Anything we can do to get through these points quickly, because the impatience is almost to 2 already. Okay, so we've pretty much axed out getting the trapper's camp. We could go for forager, but we didn't see anything yet we would need it. We could pick up a tavern, but we can't produce anything that it uses currently. Let's take the plantation. That locks us in with some food. Planks and tools. What were we able to make here? Not tools. Not tools. Okay. So I would go carpenter just straight up, but I'm thinking if we had a 3-star plank recipe, that means if we also get a material recipe for material packs, that would be really efficient. This kind of combines 2 into 1, and it gives us a good luxury good pack. A 2-star recipe is pretty good. I don't think we have any 3-star buildings for those yet. Weaver, that leans into our fabric idea, does give us trade goods, does give us training gear. Rain mill for making flour. We're not able to grow anything we can turn into flour yet. There is the material building recipe. I think we're going to go carpenter, and we'll just avoid any other buildings that want to give us tools if we can. All right, cookhouse. We can't make flour yet. We don't have meat yet, although we will have it. So skewers could work. Cooperage. We do have metal this map, a lot more than we have in the past, so we could maybe make barrels. Gives us coats. Tea is needed for the treatment service, which harpies like to have, so that would be good. Brewery for the ale, for the recreation. Pickled goods would let us have something to eat, and packs of crops for trading, or wine, pickled goods, and jerky. I think we're going to go cookhouse. We're definitely going to be able to make at least some skewers. We're going to pick up something at some point that gives us flour, so we'll be able to make biscuits. We can use pigments in some of our trade goods. I don't think those are luxury good packs. So let's go ahead and let's grab that. Right now, I want you guys to focus on those houses so that we have them ready. And then as soon as they're done with that, let's get the carpenter... Let's get the carpenter in. Let's get this moved out of the way for now. Boy, we are just crunched in here. I may actually open up a small one just to open some more room around here. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get like a easy event out of it and just be able to make up a point that way. Oh shoot, that's still pointing the wrong way. I don't want. Whatever. I'm sure I won't regret that. Alright, and we can also build a rain collector. I kind of want to hold off on that. We don't have the pop to work it yet. We're struggling for our initial resources. We do have the plantation. This soil over here is going to already be used up, though, like this building. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to move this. So that's going to have to use that. They're not started yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and let that run. Right now, our food is not great, but it's looking okay. We really would like a jerky recipe. That would be nice with the insects coming in, and we will have some meat here momentarily. Still got our stone. 10 parts. On the last map that I didn't record, I actually ran out of parts. I'm not sure if I started with less and didn't notice, or if I just didn't accept any rewards that had them. But either way... Okay, what's going on here? Oh, we needed... Oh, shoot. We needed 20 amber if we were going to report this. Yeah, nope. Cancel. We're actually burning that down. Yeah, new orders. Go Harpies. I'm glad I caught that, because those penalties would have been the end. Speaking of ends, let's go ahead and let's get our trade depot up. It doesn't really matter where this goes. They don't have to walk there once we have it built. We can also move it, so let's just dump it there. And we also don't have anyone free to build currently. Let's get a harpy freed up for that. We did not make it in time for the houses, so we can already see they are not too pleased about that. Let's take a woodcutter off. I haven't really had to do that because we haven't been having hostility problems, but by removing wood choppers during storm, you lower the hostility for number of woodcutters. We're getting 16 per woodcutter, and by taking one off, I was able to get our hostility down to 0, so we're not getting that level 1 effect. and just in general, we're not getting a higher stack of Looming Darkness, which is -4 global resolve per level of hostility. I am glad I caught both of those things. That would have been pretty bad. It is, wow, it's still pretty bad. It's because our hostility hopped up again. All right, take 5, please. Also take 5. If you'll get all the way to 0 and then the little timing bar circles around, they'll leave your camp. And as we've seen, population in the early game is just so vital. We cannot afford to be having people bail on us. Yeah, we're also getting some extra hostility from working on burning down a graveyard. No consequences ever have happened for that. All right, newcomers. Let's see what we got. More beavers because we want to chop. Humans because we're going to grow. And some food. We'll take that one. Cornerstones. Global production speeds faster. Traders will arrive slower. Now, ironically, that might be worth it if we're planning on just running the trade routes ourselves. Because that's not going to be on the trader timer, I don't believe. That would be on the trade route timer. Good option. Safe Haven. Hostility is reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to neighborhood, which is level 2. We're going to do that anyway, so that would be great. In fact, we probably could upgrade ours to level 1 right now. Or from the ashes. An odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix. Gain 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. We're not going to need a ton of wildfire. And I'm feeling like the Safe Haven, that's just too good. Getting that hostility down. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to have to go in here and micromanage who's chopping for certain seasons, and I just rather not. So we'll take that. Let's also, yeah, 1 decoration will do it. Go ahead and get a park in here. Now we'll get that upgraded. Yeah, that harpies, like lizards, have low resolve just in general, so we definitely have to keep an eye on that. If you've been watching the humans in any of these runs, they're usually not the high resolve earners, but they also aren't really pissy. So they're just kind of middle of the road. All right, and they finished that event. Let's slow this down for a second here. I'm gonna have just one of them carry stuff, and I'm gonna get the other, probably 2 of you guys, rebuilding this. Probably won't make it in time to plant it this year, but that's fine. And let's chop into this minor grove over here. You guys just keep clearing. I need to get this repaired too. Yeah, let's give them a second to work on that. All right, first trader here. We have no money. We have nothing particularly worth selling. Although now I note that we did not start with extra wildfire essence. Oh, yes we do. Okay, so he's just not buying. All right, a smelter. We've already pretty much got all those recipes, so I'm not too bothered not missing out on that. We took an order that will give us scouts pack. Shovels would be nice for the extra movement, but we just can't afford it. Sorry, buddy. Nothing we can afford. All right, and there's our first hearth level upgrade. That is going rather well. What are we missing over here? We need 1 more pour. Okay, she's working on it. She's working on it. All right, let's see what our next set of orders are. Need for biscuits. Let me just double check. We did take the biscuit recipe building. Yes, we did. So we definitely could do that. We would need to find human houses, though. We do not have that guaranteed. That would give us permanent human resolve, a bunch of humans, and a bunch of food. All excellent. Drizzle water. Since we're not guaranteed to get the human house, I'm going to take the drizzled water. We definitely can get that. Reach standing level 1 with 2 settlements on trade routes. Something we're going to want to do. Or we could deliver packs of building materials, and we don't have a good recipe for that yet. Let's take the trade route one. So we really want provision packs. Like, finding a good recipe for provision packs has just jumped up in priority quite a lot. Let's not actually build that because we don't have... Well, we do have a recipe we could use. Never mind. Let's go ahead and build that. Alright, they're showing that they don't have the board that they need, so I'm going to take one off of that and get a second one working on it. We're going to be starved for these boards. Alright, let's take a look at what we actually got over here. So, mushrooms and some roots. So just some food and a little package. Now, the reason I don't normally like to pop those is every time you open a glade, you get permanent hostility. So right now, for that one glade, we got 10 hostility. For the large glade, we got 20. But look what we got out of that. All these resources, and yeah, we got super lucky with the buildings. But still, normally you'd get something like an esoteric bonus of some sort from the event, and at least 2 good resources. Compared to, okay, 2 food, which is good. We've had food problems before, and a little tiny abandoned crate. It's just, they're just not worth it. Unless there's a reason to open them. Maybe you have a bonus that uses it or something like that. Alright, let's go over the stone road. We will go ahead and get that prepared for that. Our harvester camp has nothing nearby. Did get some extra fertile soil out of that if we need to use it. Okay, nothing that we can harvest with this currently, so we will just plant this out of the way and unemploy her. Let's go ahead and get started on repairing this so that we can open up another food source. Those meat and eggs will be super useful. Alright, we all... Okay, stop there. Move over here. Gonna do planks, and since this is more efficient, we'll go ahead and say you can go all the way to 20. Then I will take this one... We'll just stop doing planks here, and I will let her work on bricks. Hopefully we can make a couple. Yes. We have not opened up any clay yet. That's a little worrisome. Alright, do we need to start moving towards another glade opening? Boy, those are just a deep forest on this map. Yeah, we'll just keep working on this one. It might be a hot moment before we're able to get another one, so maybe it is a good thing that we have so much food here. Alright, that's depleted. Let's go ahead and grab the veggies over here. Now, this needs a lot of workers, but I don't think we're actually going to need that many because we have barely any fertile soil here. Let's go ahead. We'll start with just one for now, and we're only going to produce the crystallized dew. And we'll see how many she gets planted next year. In fact, actually, she can't plant until, well, she can plow, so yeah, we'll leave it. I was thinking about moving her off to another building, but that's okay. Alright, here we want to do skewers. We can use any of these things. We'll tell it to just combine those with the eggs. We're going to have more eggs coming. 30 of those. Oops. Then we'll do biscuits. And the biscuits can be out of whatever. I'm not going to be able to make any of those until we have flour, but just go ahead and set that up. And then nothing on pigment yet. Alright, and yes, that is movable. Perfect. So go ahead and plop that there. Go ahead and extend our road out. Put a harpy in there. Lizards would normally be who you'd want to put in there. They have the bonus for working with like meat products, so they would enjoy that. Actually, no, they would be better at that. That is not their enjoyable job. Their enjoyable jobs are always the warm buildings, since they're cold-blooded. All right, boy, that impatience. I think, as much as I like the harpy bonus, we're gonna stick him in there because that is making me really nervous. We haven't finished anything yet, and it's already that far up. Yeah, that is quite nerve-wracking. All right, we have people who are not in houses. That was a big mistake. We gotta stay on top of that on this map. The hostility was a little spicier. Luckily, with the high impatience, the impatience actually lowers the hostility. So that is actually balancing us out a little bit right now, so we can keep chopping through the storm here. Get these roads a little closer. Keep people moving as quick as we can. Mushrooms, we can make flour. I think we can make flour out of mushrooms. I know we can't out of roots. That's kind of why I'm holding off on those, just in case we need to do that. All right, more people. Go ahead and keep taking beavers. We need more to fill out at least our chopping, and it would be nice if we could get some over here. They say they're not doing anything, so we will take them out. Go ahead and drop. We'll go ahead and tell them they can make tools out of boards, out of dew, or copper, and we will set the limit to 16 for now. Okay. Let's also get this furnace repaired. That would give us a better brick recipe. Alright, silent looting. Your scouts have learned how to be cautious when opening abandoned caches. Every time you open or send an abandoned cache to the citadel, hostility is lowered by 15 points. Excellent. We could gain extra beaver resolve for wine. We could gain reeds and clay for every glade discovered. We don't have any clay yet, so that could be useful. That being said, though, I'm going to take the hostility. We're going to probably need to be pretty aggressive on opening things up this time around, so we're going to have extra glades that I don't think we've done previously. All right. 2 people that are working on construction currently. Road going. Alright, what can we do for points? We could collect rain. Let's go ahead and get that rain collector built. Stick that. Now, the rain collector doesn't have to go get any resources, so the only thing the people who work there need to do is take their breaks. So we will stick that close to the rest area. Yeah, stick that right there. We'll squeeze this in here for now. Well, actually, I don't want to run into the food problems that we had before, so even though this isn't particularly a great spot, we'll go ahead and drop a plantation, and we'll use what we can. And we're going to tell it only food. Try to stay on top of that if we can. Alright, we do have those ancient tablets, so we could sell those if we had to. We're not really using any of those. Planting bonus would be nice, but I think I'd rather hold on to these and hope that we can grab an order and just instantly turn it in.
Oh, no.
Alright, we need 2 more glades or some drizzle water. Human resolve to 22. We could do that. Yeah, let's get that going. We just need to hold that for 30 seconds and then we'll be good there. All right. Good, good. That gives us some wheat, some parts. More importantly, though, it's going to lower the impatience. There we go. And another blueprint. We need provisions really badly. None of these get provisions. We talked about the jerky, and coal would make our fuel more efficient, so we're going to go ahead and we'll grab kiln. And that is another building that I want to be super duper efficient, so we will move this one back. We will drop kiln really close. Okay, so she's not quite able to get that whole thing planted in time, but that's okay. That's metal. I'm gonna just kind of view that as a bonus more than anything else. Alright. Don't have any copper ore at the moment. This is a 2-star brick recipe. Go ahead and set that up. We'll go ahead and put a limit of, let's say 10 for now. And then if they can do them, you can go ahead and make us 30 pies. So we're really feeling not having anything to trade yet. We need those provision packs. In fact, I might even just go ahead and drop a makeshift post and get that rolling. What do people want to trade? Nothing we're good at, unfortunately, at the moment. All right, next set of orders. Farm fields, something we will end up doing one way or the other. Crops, or need for leisure fulfilled. We're going to go ahead and take the extra grain production. Need religion fulfilled, or we need luxury fulfilled. Let's see. So humans would like religion, and that's it. Leisure could be humans, and it could be beavers. So we'll go ahead and we'll take the leisure. Alright, we need some people to work this to actually collect the water. And our goal is drizzle water. So we are not in drizzle, so we won't get it. But we'll go ahead and stack up on clearance water too. There's many, many uses for those things. Yeah, we definitely don't need that many people working there. Alright, can we make provisions on anything? No, our food is not looking great. Let's get those humans set there. I think I missed a planting on that, unfortunately. I think we will rush out a second hearth here. And we will set up some housing in its radius. And a park for just in case we do get that far on the population. Alright, let's take the human off. That's still not quite enough there, so we're going to have to remove... We also could burn extra resources. We have a ton of wood. Yeah, let's do that. So, we burn 40 wood a minute, and that lowers hostility by 2. Excuse me, by 50. We could do that 2 times. And that takes us back down below that 1 threshold. So we will go ahead and do that. Let's make sure, yeah. Stop after storm is important. You do not want to be burning these things on accident because it chews through it much faster than normal consumption. Much, much faster. So that would be quite painful if we just chew through so many resources for no bonus. All right, let's see what we got this time around. We will take more beavers. Replace our chop crew with that. For a cornerstone, get 40 water skins for every full reputation point gained through high resolve. Maybe. Gain 40 meat, 40 grain for every completed dangerous or forbidden. Or that rooty ground again. I think we're going to go for the extra food. Just a nice little bonus for completing any events that we happen to do. Let's go ahead and get a warehouse down over here. Speed up the brick production. Make the farming over here a little easier. Make the food a little faster. Let's give her a second person, help with the food. I'd love to find a geyser in here. Getting a geyser pump down, super easy to finish that, and that would give us the extra water. Maybe if we get lucky, it will be drizzle, and we'll just be able to complete that one also. They got everything planned. There was not a lot of fertile soil over here, but figured it's better to use it. Oh, we missed a couple over here. Better to use it. Oh no, we didn't miss those. Those came out of the vegetables. Maybe I need to reevaluate that cornerstone. I don't know if I'm just doing something differently now, but we do seem to actually be getting some decent use out of it. That'll expand that. So that does mean we're going to need another person working here. She wasn't even able to do the amount we had before. Okay, get that hearth lit, and that will warm up these buildings here. This one's actually not where it can reach, so we'll have to move it. Alright, 2 more people, and then this one will upgrade. And over here, we actually have enough. Let's go ahead and drop those decorations and get that level up ASAP. That one, and we need a blue one. Stick that out of the way best we can. So our next trader has herbalist camp, the woodcutter, move speed would be excellent. We need provisions. We need provisions really, really badly. And the jerky recipe. Alright, who do we have that isn't swamped work? Good, we got some skewers being made. I guess it's you guys? Why is your hold up? Because you don't have any clay. Shoot. Okay, we've got some extra stone. Go ahead. We gotta have bricks one way or the other, so there's no choice on that. She can get started making some coal. I think our goal is going to be to pop that next month. Well, next, towards the end of storm season. We'll see what that next area has for us. Out of range. Our food is so desperate, you know what, I am going to just go ahead and we are going to put a plantation there. Oops. Yeah, we'll need some fields. I think what we'll do is we'll take one of these off. I'm not going to do it right now until that's ready, but we'll take one off and we'll move her to the other one. All right, what do we got? Use drizzle water. Very doable. Or beaver resolve to 30. We're not even remotely close to that, so we're going to take the extra drizzle water. That is getting way too far. Way too far. I think we're going in right now. I'm getting very nervous about that. We will just take what comes with the storm. All right. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we've already got one of those, so we know we're gonna salvage that. Okay, we got stormwater. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what our event is. Oh, good, and we got an actual meat source with 100% leather drop too. Nice, very nice. As soon as we're done with those eggs over there, we will move. All right, Blightrot Cauldron. A rain-punk cauldron filled with Blightrot contaminated liquid. A moving liquid fluid spreads around. And it does engine corrosion. Contaminated liquid gets inside rain engines through underground pipes. Using water in rain engines generates Blightrot cysts 50% faster. Alright, that's not going to affect us because we're not doing that right now. We could do crystallized dew. We don't have any purging fire at the moment, but we could make it. We need bricks. They should be making the bricks. Yeah. Let's drop that down. What do we have queued? Let's make that our #1 priority. I'm gonna take one out here and dump it in here. Make sure we get those bricks ASAP. Let's move one of you over here. And you're only gonna make food. Alright, into storm season. We are okay on hostility. We really need this to go quickly. Okay, good. They're bringing stuff over. Luckily, harpies are good at alchemy, so we will drop harpies in here. I will preemptively go get another harpy free. And we're going to do harpy, harpy, make 4 of these from coal. 4 was what we needed, right? Yeah. Then we could also do, perhaps, is get path ready. Oops. Path in there, so that could go as soon as possible. Okay, what's your problem? Why are we idling? Is that a wood problem? Oh, I didn't know that. Make sure you turn on the recipe when you're expecting workers to actually make something. That does help. We don't have anyone to build these fields, so I'm going to go ahead and take her out there. Hopefully she will do that. Alright, making our first fire. Taking a break as usual, you know. During a crisis, it's important to slow down, you know, really think through your options, have some tea. Don't worry about this. No health risks involved or anything. It's fine. Just don't even think about it. Take one off there. I'm gonna get one assigned now so she can start ferrying supplies over. Alright, next group of people. I think we're going to take the extra beaver. We can start replacing over here. Or maybe adding to that one. Now maybe she can get something planted. And we'll add another hue in there. And for this one, we're actually going to salvage. It's even worth 5 stone. Not at the moment. All right, so we would need improved, which we don't have, but we can pick up the fiber. All right. New trader that we didn't have unlocked last time I was recording. Sulthur the Ancient, mysterious cavern near. What a curious place. I shall remember when this land was entirely underwater. Interesting. Interesting. We have 1 amber, so not much. We could buy herbalist camp, but that's not what we need to collect. We could lower storm duration. Oh, I really want that. How much are you guys worth? 8. But you won't really get 8. So we would need 17 of these. What would that take? That would leave us with 2. We could actually get maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Lowering storm duration is just so good. We don't have any bonuses that we're getting out of storms, and it's just the miserable time of year for us. Let's see what our cornerstone is. Royal Stormwalkers have secured the trail to your settlement. Newcomers arrive faster, extra leather production, or hostility from woodcutters decrease. We're going to take the lower hostility. It may be GG here momentarily. We are in dire, dire straits. Okay, maybe the Harpies can get us a renown point. Yeah, I had a feeling that this one was going to be more difficult. Maybe we can get the point here. What else can we queue up? Crates. Only have 6 tools. 7, 8. So we need 1 more tool production to pop up. We have no more metal. We could build the geyser. That's what we can do. Drop that. We have 2 free workers. Hopefully they'll zip right over there. Half a point might get us... No, let's go for that first. Oh, that's gonna be so close. I'm gonna panic, take 2 off. I'll pause this. Still don't have 10. Are you building? You're not. Alright. We're gonna go for the smaller one. Maybe that'll be enough to dig us out. We're so close on a bunch of these. Oh, that's so close. Okay, there we go. So right now we're almost full. Now we're down 1 point. So we're not even remotely close to out of the woods there. Alright. We need to make room for drizzle water. We're not collecting anymore because we are full. So we need a building that uses drizzle water. So that would use storm. That would use storm. Here we go, drizzle water on our food production building? Sure. If they actually get to build that, I will show that screen again. We also could pop another glade for a point, so let's pop that one. We need those trade routes going, and we didn't get it going like we needed to. We needed to get these packs. We needed these packs running. But if I do that, well, I guess we lose if we don't. So let's get some packs. Yeah, go ahead and make as many as you can. New blueprint. Harpy houses are built using nothing but cloth. That would be nice. I think we're gonna re-roll this though. Kind of looking for something that's gonna help us out. Those provisions would be super useful. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Here's a monastery though, and the monastery can give us leisure. Oh no, we need luxury, not leisure. Okay, that doesn't help then. Take the distillery though. Those are recipes that are good. If we have some of that grain left over from earlier, we can make porridge. These buildings are ginormous. Drop that there. Alright, we got another one unlocked. Smelter we kind of already vetoed. Artisan kind of vetoed. Oil, flour. Get human houses, which we could actually afford to build right now. I think I'm going to save that pick and try to get a reroll. Alright, and we got more stormwater, some sea marrow deposits, and some more small eggs. But that also gave us our exploration, so it gives us another impatience point down. Our trapper can't finish the first thing of eggs, so we will move it up here for the meat. Sure. All right, let's see what our last two picks are here. Discover 3 glades, 2 tablets, which we saved, and we need to complete a dangerous event. We definitely could do this. And we are producing crystal, so that would be a good bonus. We would have to use 100 units of different types of water. We could do both of these. I feel like I could do this one faster, though. So we're going to grab it. We don't have any good pack productions, so we're going to take this. Hopefully it won't come to needing to use that one. Okay, so we need 4 dangerous glades. So we got to think about where our chopping is going to be. So you guys... there, and aggressively chop right up next to where that is. More farm fields. No, only 2 there. Seeing if we have any spaces where I could just drop some farm fields for the order to complete, but we can't. That's rule time. Alright, porridge recipe. We can use any type of water, but we're going to use drizzle for now because we need to get some more of that used up so we can get that finished. We'll set that pretty high. We do have a decent amount of grain just from various things that we've picked up. And humans like working here. To check in on that post. What did you actually get done? 8 packs. Okay, I'll take you out of here. Is there anything we can do with 8 packs? No, we have nothing here that we can sell currently. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Because that would at least slow down that impatience gain. That greed modifier was greedy, I guess, to take. I did not think it was going to be quite that painful. think we're going to take survival bonding for the extra villager speed. We need just as much efficiency as we possibly can get right now. And favorite harpies, since they can get some more renown points. And maybe finally get around to this. Salvage that. Put beavers back to work. Rows in here for efficiency. And let's also drop another warehouse. Oh, we don't have any cloth at the moment. We don't have anywhere else making cloth, do we? No. Alright, go ahead and do that. And we do have plenty of plant fiber. Alright, what are you doing? You are done with what was there. And we have nothing else to collect currently. I'll take you out. I see that produced some more. One more there. So that will finish that up. We would just need 20 packs of crops, which I know we don't have yet. Okay, we do have enough to reroll, so I'm going... We have several picks. Let's take the human houses. They will be useful, and we'll save the reroll. They get more expensive the more we use, so... Okay, there's a flower. That's good. Here's flour and provisions. We have got to take the provisions so that we can get something rolling with that. Luxury goods. Do we have anything that we could spend luxury good wise? We don't. We have nothing. Okay. We could produce some ale, but we have nowhere to spend it yet. I think we're going to grab one of these, and we need luxury. Does anybody have religion, luxury? We need to fulfill 50 luxury. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to buy what we need to get this up and running. Get those harpies out of there. We've got them if we need them. How do we have... We do have enough pipes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to connect this one up. So when you connect to Rain Punk, you need pipes and you need the rainwater. Each different type of production line uses a different kind of water. So generally speaking, material goods use storm, food use drizzle, and luxury use clearance. Once you are hooked in here, we can turn these knobs to do various things. So over here, we can increase production speed by 50%. We can increase chance of getting double yield by 25%. And we can increase production speed by an additional 50%. So we can really get this guy cranking out those planks. And then over here, we can actually make it give a bonus to resolve for workers. Those are really good when you have buildings that have large amounts of people working in them and can have rain punk, because you can keep people happy by having them work there. We're not going to turn that on because his resolve doesn't matter at the moment, but we are going to go ahead and get that speed up because we need a ton of planks. We need at least like 20 more than we have. Alright, if we were going to make packs of this, what do we have? It would just be grain. That's not going to do much for us. Let's get that provisioner down. That needs a bunch of what we don't have to. Alright. People-wise, we have 5 people not working. Do I have jobs for new people? We could work this. That'd be 2. We're gonna have flour come in, and hopefully we'll be able to produce here. Yeah, we'll take it if they have some good resources. They do. We'll go ahead and just take that group. Give an extra beaver here. And then when this provisioner comes up, we will be able to use those extra people. All right, trade routes. Anything we can do? Planks, we don't have at the moment, but we could get. Don't have enough leather. Nothing at the moment. So we're looking to produce any of those kind of goods. Let's get another beaver in here and see if we can really crank out these planks. We also have human houses, but again, they need planks. We really fell behind on that. I didn't realize that we were not producing nearly as many as I thought. All right, we got 30 amber. What will you give us? Trapper's camp, we've already got one from salvaging. Fuel consumption's decreased. Woodcutter speed. Maybe. Let's see. If we were to spend all of our amber and grab tools, we could do that. And then maybe some extra grain. And then with those tools, hopefully we can pop some more crates. And we can get our renown that way. So we'll pop that one. And then this one needs just 2 more to be produced. Okay, got our other warehouse up. Hopefully that'll speed up our food production. We're starting to make ground now that we've got a couple different types of advanced food. She's almost done getting that cleared out. We can drop one person just to start getting some of that plant fiber collected. Get another road in here. We are going to need more stormwater because we're using it pretty quickly. If we have some more wildfire essence, we could add a automaton to help collect the water. We don't, though, at the moment. All right. I think we're going to hold off till Storm is at least partially done here. We need to get 3 glades for that one, and we need 4 dangerous glades, so we probably want to try to stick to dangerous glades if we can. Alright, there's our provisioners up. Some harpies in here. We want flour, and we want a decent amount. Make sure there's no one producing. Yeah. Packs of provisions. We'll keep this to 16. And they can make that if they can. Okay, a brewery, cellar. Did we actually end up getting? We got the guild house, and that wanted wine. Go ahead and pick that up. We are just not going to be able to do much with that, though, unfortunately. I don't think we have the resources to produce. that is maxed out. Oh, we could have upgraded this a while ago. Shoot. Okay, let's drop another park and another garden. That'll give this area a production speed bonus. You a hand. I haven't been seeing if this is getting fully done or not, but since we have extra humans, let's just drop them in there. Get as much food, and especially berries, since we're going to be trying to turn that into wine. And biscuits here too, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here's our first blight rot. So this weird purplish teethy flower thing is blight rot. And we got that because this building is using rainwater. And as it uses rainwater, it builds up blight rot. When these come out during storm, they start corrupting your hearth. That gets full, then it destroys your hearth. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen. To do that, we need the blight post, we need the purging fire, and we need someone working here. So we'll go ahead and just stick a human in here quick. And they will go grab some and come over and take him out. Unfortunately, that was just the end of the season, so can't take him down until next one. We'll have to remember to put someone back in there. Let's go ahead and get this next glade popped. New cornerstone pick. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie you make. We are making pies. That would literally just summon food. Farmer's favorite food. Farmers have a 75% chance of double yields while eating biscuits. That would be amazing. Or we could get some clay delivered. I'm going to take the jerky. And then with that, we will set up our skewer recipe to only use jerky. We'll make the jerky more efficient, much, much more efficient by doing that. Okay. All right, good, good. Finally, another big chunk of farming land, which we've kind of needed. Another carpenter. Wow, they really just wanted us to have carpenters on this map. And a harmony spirit altar. An old altar found in the wilds. The ancient language carved on the stone proclaims, light a fire at the altar to gain the blessing of the spirit of harmony. If we're able to fix it, we would get a decoration that is harmony. When your villagers' needs are met, harmony is fostered. Each unique service building adds 2 to global resolve. That would be amazing. And we can use resin, which we haven't been using for anything else on this map, to do so. We are definitely going to jump on that. Where can we get people? Because I want that worked like ASAP. Harpies are done making cloth for the moment. We are going to get them going on this. Right now, we would only have 1 unique service. Actually, we would have 2 because this building provides 2. So that would be a lot of resolve. We may be digging our way out of this. That was a pretty close call earlier, but seems to be coming around. Let's boot up. Oops. See if we can get some of these trees cleared out of the way here. And don't have anyone free to do that. We could build another geyser, but we're soon to be okay with just the one. If I get a chance to get some more wildfire essence, I'd like to automate this, then I wouldn't need a worker here. Go ahead and pop her out for now. Okay, we did get all of that seeded. Still need to use more drizzle water. That is... Where's our porridge being made? That is the water that we were telling them to use. probably actually since they're getting resolved right now, we'll go ahead and leave her in there, even though it's not super duper useful. All right, Zorg, what do you got for us? A bakery, which is a bunch of recipes we have already got, basically. Farmers can carry any items. That would be helpful. That would actually be pretty good. Let's see if we can't get 3 extra out of our resin that we're not using. We definitely can. Okay, take that trade. Give us the farmer backpack. Check our trade routes quick. Okay, we could sell 7 bricks for 4 amber. Let's do that. And we don't have anything else produced yet. You can set these to run multiples. We could go up to ×5. So with 25 bricks, 10 packs, that. But this one's not paying very well, so I'm going to hold off. And our greed modifier, let's show up down here. Maybe not. Well, here it is, Land of Greed. So every ongoing trade route reduces impatience generated by 20%. So ideally, we would have wanted to run those the whole time. So we're really, really late to that party, unfortunately. We're also going to bump up here momentarily. In fact, I think we're actually going to run that on very profitable one just to slow that generation down even more. All right, what can we finish here? We could open 2 more glades. We need to finish an event. We're going to do that. These can be any 2 glades, but we'd want them to be dangerous. We don't have any dangerous glades that we are particularly close to being able to chop into. Let's take you, drop you here, get us in there. Let's take you... There's our thinnest spot. And get us... Because we are going to lose. So even though it's extra hostility, we're just going to take it. Just take it and get through there. I also just noticed that we need another house for our new guests. We will go ahead and pop one over here. Go ahead and queue up 2 of them, and we'll get the first decoration down just in case we get that many more people. Also have another one here. If we have one more set of tools, not working on tools yet. They're getting close. Getting this forester's hut to produce the crystallized dew was super good on this map. It was a lucky find. Let's double check here. So we're getting... Traders arrive faster, and we could get +1 global resolve every time we sell 75 amber worth of goods. Okay. Let's get this up and running. Get both those bonuses, because we get that extra bonus for having unique types of services. So, or we will once this is done. Oh, it is done. All right, let's move that up. We have a centerpiece for us. Trophy. All right, that takes Harpies up into working on getting renown. Okay, we're moving into Storm. We're at Hostility. Let's drop one of you off just to get that out of Hostility. Popped another glade over here. We could get Amber. I don't think we really need more people anymore. We can use meat for that. We will send these people to the capital. And we got extra food, extra flax, and an abandoned cache. Okay. I want this one first. That needs 10. It's 16 gives 1. That needs 10 and gives 0.75. So let's do this one. I'm gonna go ahead and queue it up even though we're too short. Yeah, he's making them right now. Oh, and there's our Blightrot. The bonus that the Harpies give is for creating the fire, not for using it, so that's going to be fine. Got our Masters of Exploration. We will take that, drop another point. Let's check and see what building we're getting here. Could make fabric, could make coats, could fulfill religion, or education. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. Hopefully we will be able to buy what we need to run this. Plunk that down. Feeling a lot more time pressure on this map compared to the ones that we ran before. That greed was much more of a penalty than I thought it was going to be. Alright, let's see what we got. Yep, we'll sell you some stones. Yep, we'll sell you some jerky. That's both of our routes active. Let's not auto-collect. Hopefully that'll draw my attention so I can keep those running and keep that slowered Queen's Impatience up as much as we can. Alright, nice job getting rid of that Blightrot. Take you out of there. Alright, what else can we do to get here? So, water delivery. We need drizzle water. That actually wants us to have that much drizzle water. So we need another rain collector just for the extra storage. Standing level we're working on with our trade routes. Yes, good, that did draw my attention. So we need to get these up in levels. We could maybe buy those. We're that desperate. Yeah, that's going to be pretty slow with our cheapy little trades that we're doing. That actually unlocks additional offers, not additional levels. Alright, we'll do one here, because that's our highest one. Fortunately, nothing there that we can use. Do a big sell there. Alright, so we need 3 more dangerous glades. That's our next goal. I think we are gonna just be super aggressive at this point. It's 1. This will be 2. Alright, I don't think this clicked over yet. It didn't. We have somebody making bricks, but she can't keep up, so we're going to add people, because that seems to be what those other towns want, is bricks. New cornerstone. Gain 1 additional active trade route. I'm not even gonna, well. Gain 10 skewers every time you pickle stuff. When they leave, yeah. We want the trade route. That will give us, if we can get 3 of these running, minus 60% to the Queen's Impatience. That would be super duper helpful. We really just need more options. You know what? I'll pay. Nothing this round. And tell them not to use the drizzle water for a moment so we can hopefully get this one done. I thought this was used drizzle water, not save that much. So that should be pretty easy to complete, but I don't think we're going to get it this season, even with 2 of these buildings running. Packs of crops. That's another one that maybe we could do. No. We have just none of those things. Let's get another plantation down with fields. We are only going to make berries. We are just so desperate. Our food's okay, but we need extra berries because we're going to start turning it into wine, hopefully. We will set that at 40. Maybe we can sell some. And then you can make pickled goods. And then you can make the jerky. We're getting jerky by making pies, so I really don't want them to spend resources on that if we don't need to. Okay, let's see. What do we need? Wine or incense or scrolls? That's what we'd ideally like. Okay, so he's got scrolls. We can't really make these. How much would that be? That's only 10. That's totally fine. Okay, what else would we want? We can't make raincoats at the moment. That would make people happy. Let's grab those. We're not really producing containers. These are cheaper, so we'll take those. We'll grab some extra here too. You know what? We're probably just gonna buy as much as we can. Take as many barrels as we can afford. Yeah. Okay. Boy, he sounded really happy about that. All right, let's get those services going. Let's get this temple built. What are we waiting on? Extra cloth, because I took them off that job. All right. Now we're brewing, getting that wine up. We should see our resolve really skyrocket here as soon as these goods all kick in. All right, let's see what we got. We can sell boards. Yep. Oh, whoops, too many. We sell barrels. Ironically, I think we're going to, just because I want that reduction. As long as we keep these timers rolling, that's going to slow down the Queen's impatience, so we'll just make do. Where are we at in tools? We got enough. Alright. Who's not particularly busy at the moment? One of you out. You guys are really rocking on that. Alright, well, we'll get started with one. Want to make sure this building gets built so that we can get those rolling. Didn't get any incense, but we did get the scrolls for the education. Every 300 seconds spent sacrificing goods at the ancient hearth, hostility is reduced by 20. This bonus is added retroactively. That is so nice. Okay, lizards would like to work here, but we don't have lizards. Take those guys out. Don't want to touch that. We got enough of that for now, just to get this building bonus up. Now I'm kind of thinking, can we afford to just like low-key burn some wood non-stop? And no, we really can't. Okay. Finish the trade route. Yeah, you can see the amber just rolling in now, based on being able to just continuously meet these. That actually finished. We finally got these up to level 1. Finished another one of our orders. Yeah, when you get a build up and running in trade, it is amazing. We did pull people off of other jobs, and this is a lot of food, so yeah, okay, we'll take that. Put somebody back in here. Rockin', you don't have anyone that could actually use some. This is gonna be stormwater, so yeah, one more in there. What's the deal here? Yeah, we're not actually producing any grain, unfortunately. So it's only been basically what we've been able to buy. Go ahead and keep just 2 builders around. All right, I think we're gonna be okay. We made it. That pretty touch and go there for a second, but glad we were able to push through that. Leisure, we already got. Wingman's Tails would be useful. There's the farm, but we're basically at the end. We'll grab beaver housing, because beaver houses only need lumber. Let's see, 2 each, so we're gonna need 6. That may be enough to get the beavers into giving us points. We'll just ride that into victory. Oh, got some more blight brought back. Of course I missed it. May actually be worth pretty soon just leaving somebody on blight rot duty. Oh, we were so close. There it is. Okay, well, I'm glad that one was maybe a little more challenging than what we were working on the others. I wanted to do this one because we needed the machinery, so I think it was well worth it. Now, hopefully I can still make the seal. We're right out of time, so we will have to see. This is the royal resupply that we got for doing a challenge map. And what we want... We don't need extra steel fragments, and we don't need extra distance. We want the extra embarkation points. And it looks like we can actually run it, so perfect. We will get one more out, and the next one will be doing the bronze seal. Hopefully this one was entertaining for you guys. I'm gonna try, if I do make some more of these after we do the seal, I'm gonna try not to do the same biome every time, but that's just how this map rolled up, so hopefully that was still of interest, and we did get to see something new this map, so that was nice. Just grab our deeds here. And we are all done. So thank you very much for joining me again. I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to at least one more. I'm gonna do that seal on camera, and we'll see if there's any interest at that point, and if not, at least I had fun, and maybe somebody else did too. So thank you very much for your time watching, and have a good one.